Alright. Gbajúmọ̀ Indiana. Ètò náà rèé. INDY. Yeyeoge wà gbóhùn sókè jọ o. Ọmọ elédè ló ń pèdè ọmọ lọ́rọ̀ ló ń sọ̀rọ̀. A máa ń gbádùn ẹ̀ jù. Gbajúmọ̀ Indiana. INDY.
Hello everyone, you're welcome to this talk show, The Talk of Town, the INDY VIP, Gbajúmọ̀ ìlú Indiana. I want to thank you, all the INDY VIPs, for watching this show every week. We show it on YouTube, on your WhatsApp, on Instagram. It can only get better. Once again, my name is MC Yeyeoge 1, as you have known. On today's episode of the INDY VIP, I cannot laugh. See, I have brought another INDY VIP to you. Ẹni yìí on talenu. Oduro Dede. I'm telling you, but before I introduce him, before we start today, I want to say a big thank you to the Proof Motors. Thank you very much for your immense support every time. And look at my hair. Look at Yeyeoge. See how beautiful my hair looks. That is JMK's ear. And I want to say a very big thank you to Jolly, my DOP. Thank you for being there always. On today's episode of the INDY VIP. I brought a comedian. Hey, if you see, I'm not going to introduce him. Yeah, until he sits here, until you see him by yourself, I'm sure you start rolling on the floor. You start laughing. Any words on season film, Nileni? Let's go meet him.
Ọmọ elédè ló ń pèdè ọmọ lọ́rọ̀ ló ń sọ̀rọ̀. A máa ń gbádùn ẹ̀ jù. Gbajúmọ̀ Indiana. INDY.
MC KK Burundi.
Thanks so much.
Wow, you are welcome on the show. MC KK Burundi. Ṣé èmi àti Ninja ti tẹ́tẹ́lẹ̀?
Àkókò níjà kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ kí lẹ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe gbé wá ní kọ́tẹ́ gbèrú sáyà yẹn ó bà mí lẹ́rù.
Adé máa fẹ́ rẹ́rìn ṣeléṣelé ni. Torí ìgbà tẹ wọlé ṣe mọ̀, àdúgbò kọ́ bà mí gbé kí ló dé? Kí ló tẹ máa fi múra gbogbo àwọn tá a ti kọ́kọ́ ṣe interview fún lọ? Kí ló dé ti ń yàtọ̀? Ẹ wo gétọ̀ yín lásán gan, ẹ farabalẹ̀ ló aṣọ yẹn ni Ọlọ́run.
I paid dollar converted to Naija money for this clothes.
Àwọn ọlọ́sẹ̀ ayé ìgbàdo àti ránṣọ wá tó fi àwọn bọ́tì kan sí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́.
Conflict náà ń pè máa.
Ọlọ́run tó tá package eléyìí sí kékeré Burundi. Aago yẹn lásán gan designer ni. Àwọn bọ́tì tá ẹ ti máa dé àwọn fìlà àwọn àbókì yẹn. Ó bá wọn gan Ọlọ́run. You're welcome once again to the INDY VIP.
Thank you very much, man.
MC KK Burundi. You remember anytime I want to chat you up on WhatsApp or anytime I say Mr. Burundi?
Yes,
I do not know your name. I want you to introduce yourself to our viewers at home.
My full name is Yeyeoge Dauda Mohammed. That's my full name.
Like for seriously, we've been colleagues for years. I'm just getting to know that you are Mr. Dauda. Mr. Dauda Mohammed. Are you a Muslim?
Not actually a Muslim. My dad was a Muslim.
Okay.
And my mom a Christian. So I was born into both religion, but my dad wasn't a fanatic kind of. So he allowed us to follow our mother's religion. So
did he convert? Your dad?
No.
He never converted to Christianity?
Not at all.
Wow. So we can say you are a Muslim by birth?
Yep. We can say that.
Think about in Dauda. Think about in Muhammadu Buhari.
Dawole.
Oh, gaji. Allah, àwọn ẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣe lẹ́nu. Ìyẹn lè jẹ́ Dauda kí ọ̀tún fi Muhammad sí kó máa kẹ́nu ẹ̀ má dùn. Allah. You're welcome once again, Mr. Yeyeoge Dauda Mohammed, aka MC KK Burundi. I'm one of the best comedians in the state of Indiana today.
Thank you very much.
Mr. MC KK Burundi, when did you start this comedy? Did you just start when you got to the United States and say, okay, let me just take this career, I can use it to eat, to add to what I do? Or have you started a long time ago?
Actually, I didn't start in America. I've started being a comedian and also anchoring programs right from 1999 to be precise. Last year, if not because of the pandemic, I'm supposed to celebrate my 20th year on stage. Yeah.
Wow.
So this 2021 makes it 21st year anchoring programs and doing comedy right from Nigeria.
Wow.
So
So just tell us, how did this start? Kí ló bá lọ ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀? Ṣé ẹnìkan ló inspire yín ni, or how did everything start?
Actually, the thing is, I'm actually like a church boy.
Okay.
Yeah. So ever since around 98, 97, sometimes in my church, I used to anchor programs like the children Sunday service or like anniversary, like teenagers anniversary, stuff like that. Yeah, stuff like that. So 1999 to be precise, I have a friend who has a girlfriend, and then the girlfriend has a friend too. So she wanted to do her birthday, so she told
your friend,
that they needed an MC. So that my friend now told me like, Kike Burundi, like. Then I wasn't Burundi, I was just KK, because it was my mom that used to call me KK, something like that. Yeah. So he called me and he said, you can do this, but I'm not going to lie, I had to do series of rehearsal in the restroom while walking, because that was my first time, and I did it, I can't forget, it was in Ilorin to be precise. Ilorin, Kwara State. I did that in a railway station hall. Yeah, that was my first time of anchoring a program.
And how was it? How did it come out?
Yeah.
Did it come out well?
Yeah.
People commended you?
Yeah, it was very, very okay and very good. Very, very okay and very good. And ever since then, it was like doing fun thing. Like going out there to just
like a hobby.
Yeah. I never knew it's gonna become
something
a serious
this big,
thing.
That you'll be getting money from him.
Exactly. I never knew it's gonna become like a profession for me, and that's what I've been doing since then. And to God be the glory. It's been very good.
So you just talked about your MC career now. So what about comedy?
Yeah, the comedy part. The thing is this. There are two kinds of comedy, so to say. We have the kind of fabulous comedy, and we have the reality comedy. Now, the fabulous kind of comedy is the kind that you're gonna laugh, roll on the ground, like tell you jokes that are not real. Yeah. But the reality kind of is what I base on. Like, if I do some kind of joke, you're gonna feel like, oh, and this guy is actually making sense. Not really gonna make you laugh. Roll on the ground. Not really, actually. But you just have to like create something just to make your audience feel cool and love what you're doing. So that's what I do basically. So I started comedy when I knew I discovered that I can't just be doing MC on and on without making someone feel the actual fun from the event. So that was when I added comedy to the part. To the
I need to ask a question like this, because everybody who does things or like professions or careers, they usually have people they look up to, the people that inspire them. So in the comedy industry, do you have anyone who inspired you, or like somebody you are looking up to, or that made you start this comedy?
Firstly, I'm gonna say the main person that inspired me is God. Firstly, God. Yeah, and then the second person that I look up to, there are like three in the industry back then in Nigeria. The first person is Basketman, because I love his kind of comedy. He is more into reality jokes. Then also I love Yeyeoge. Yeah, we've done one or two things together back then in Ibadan and also Lagos State when I left Ilorin. So I love Yeyeoge's kind of production, and I love the way he presents his jokes. And I look up to someone very special because of his uniqueness when it comes to events, and that's AY Live. He is not into doing events back to back every time. He is more like
he does it once
in a season, and that makes it unique. And that's my kind of person. I don't believe in doing concurrent events, but I love doing it like once, and it's gonna be a special and unusual one.
Yeah, you have some wine in front of you. You know, you can cheers to a better life,
Thanks so
better
much.
future,
Okay.
plenty money,
And better
plenty-
kissing too, if possible.
Your wife is watching anyways. And let's continue now. Kí ló ń ṣe yín?
No, I have to
Oúnjẹ
drink
ìnáwó
that.
ìjọba láti lé ní. Ìyàwó ṣe ẹ̀sùn jẹ fún wọn ni.
Okay,
Let's continue
I'm
to
going
cheer.
to drop this wine anyway.
Cheer to more comedies,
All
more
right.
funny
Thanks so much.
comedies.
Thank you.
God bless you. Mr. Burundi, kí ló dé? Ẹ máa ti fẹ́ mú tọ́jú. Ṣé ọ̀sán?
I'm using it to wash my mouth.
Oh God.
Yeah. Ó tẹ́lẹ̀nu, ó lọ dáadáa.
So I'm talking about your career,
Okay.
and so where do you stand now that you are in the United States? As in, what are the things you are planning to do, or what do you think we are supposed to do in the state of Indiana?
Okay.
Before that, do you think the entertainment industry, or do you believe that we actually have an African entertainment industry in Indiana? Do you believe you do that?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. We're doing well with the African entertainment industry here in Indianapolis, and it's really going on smoothly. I can say it's really going on
And it
smoothly.
can always get better.
Yeah, definitely. We're doing
So recently you had an event on Valentine's Day.
that. Oh, okay.
You know, because the way you plan your own thing, you don't really. Well, I think okay, I would say you advertise a lot, too, but at the end of the day, the way the event turned was really so amazing. As in,
Okay.
you know, I couldn't make it because I was so tired that day. I was calling people, did you go? That I couldn't make it. They said, what? That place was, you know, that there were so many people, and that the way you planned it was so unique. It was, you know, so beautiful. So the last event you did, what prompted you to do it? Was it because it's a Valentine's show, or because you've not done any events, you know, in a long while, or what happened?
Basically, just as I said, that I don't love just doing things. Normally, I don't do events like my own personal events. The first kind of event that I'm going to do, which was mine, and I collaborated with a colleague in the industry, was Vibes and Swag, and
Yeah,
they
that's
were
right,
there.
yeah.
And secondly, the reason why I was trying to like do that event, firstly, was because I wanted to have a targeted audience, not
Okay.
for everyone.
Yeah.
But I want there are some people that have not been coming for our events
Yeah.
in Indianapolis, and they've been living here for a while. And most of them are like the husband and wife. They couldn't go to club, they couldn't do one or two things. So I just wanted to target those people and bring them out so that they can actually have fun, like as couple. Like lovers. And then I did it also for family members, so, and friends. That was the reason behind the lovers night that we did on February 14th. And also I have another event coming up this year as well. That was why I said I don't like doing things in a rough manner. I love doing it and having a focus. My next event is children's party, because I noticed that most of our children were being neglected, like
telling you.
put aside, except if they have their own birthday. Friends doing birthday. That was the only way they go out there to have fun. So I'm planning on children's party with KK Burundi, like maybe
This is
later
a very
in the year.
beautiful and good idea.
Yeah, thanks so much, man. So we just want to do something unique and make it an established event, like show every year. Like, okay,
Children,
let me just keep on doing like 2 different events in a year.
Good.
The lovers night
And
then
the
the children's party.
Yeah,
And
children's
then I'm
party.
cool with that.
So children's party is coming up in the state of Indiana. Children party with KK Burundi.
Yep.
Children's party with KK Burundi.
Yep.
Oh my bad gone. And I know when KK Burundi dresses like a comedian that he is. Gbogbo àwọn aṣọ àkọ́bá ìtọ́ máa ń gbọ̀ngàn. Wọ́n tún wá fi fìlà sí ìtàn bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Did you tell us where you came from?
Oh, actually, I'm an indigene of Ilorin.
Ìlọrin
An
lè sún
indigene
jàmbá.
of Ilorin. But
Ilorin
my own
lè
kind
sún
of
jàmbá.
Ilorin doesn't have any jamba in it. Anyway, I'm loving and so caring and very.
But why did they say Mesu Jamba?
The reason behind that was because we Ilorin people, we are accommodating and we love people. And especially thing about pupa, a man fair any. Yeah, that's the reason why we hear that.
So basically, what you are trying to do now is you want to do 2 major events in the state of Indiana yearly: the Lovers' Night and the Children's Party with KK Burundi.
Yeah,
okay, well that is good. That is good. So what do you see with this entertainment industry in the state of Indiana? It happens that these days, when you put your date, you want to do something, maybe you have just 2 weeks into your event, another person will come up with same dates, and it's still ongoing. It's still ongoing. What do you think we can do? Because we keep saying Indiana is turning to the head of entertainment in the whole US, and so many promoters are even coming out of Indiana to do their shows. They don't even let us beside this, or we are trying to grow it. They don't let us have our own events again, So what do you think as one of the pioneers? What do you think as somebody who is very prominent in the state of Indiana? What do you think and can advise that we should do, to eradicate this and to come as more love?
I can see that as one of the challenges that we have in the entertainment industry here in Indianapolis. The major thing that I see about that is that it's never an act of professionalism when you have 5 different shows on a day, because mostly as Africans and as African entertainers, most of us, we have our targeted audience. Take for instance, if we have 100% audience, 5% of Americans that do come to our show are not all that many. So we are targeted on less than 95%.
Even same audience.
Exactly.
Same audience. Because we know these people that go out. We know them.
Of course.
Now we divide. I don't know.
Then if we have 5 different shows, it is not possible for everyone to have much people attending their show. The 5 people gonna share the people attending.
You know what happens sometimes? They will say we'll go everywhere, but they won't concentrate on one.
Exactly.
They will spend 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, and
that was what happened with the Lovers' Night that I did too. I noticed that although I planned the event for just 4 hours, between 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., because I noticed that many people still wanted to go to other shows. So we had to do whatever we wanted to do on time and then finish. But the point is this: we need to put in maturity and professionalism to
love
the entertainment in Indianapolis. Now we have a WhatsApp group which was meant for indie entertainers, and they pick dates there. Now I see no reason why people will pick the same date that you have picked already. We can as well pick another date, and then everything will move on smoothly so that we can all achieve our goal. But the point is just that we need to, just as I said, because take for instance, Lagos State, where many of us came from, when AY is doing his show on Easter Sunday, no one in Lagos State will put their show there.
They support him.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost all the comedians.
Exactly. That's the way it should be. We shouldn't keep on packing the whole day with different shows. That's never a good thing.
The word is enough for the wise. I believe we can do better. Thank you for coming on this the program,
so much,
MCKK Burundi. Then the last thing I want from you is an advice for people aspiring to be comedians, to be master of ceremonies. What advice do you have for them?
Firstly, the first kind of advice that I have for people out there that wanted to become a comedian is just make sure you rely solely on God. Rely solely on God, because He is the highest person that can give you inspiration on and on. And also, try as much as possible, act every time like a professional. Act with maturity. Never beef anyone. Never beef anyone. Just move on with your own, on your own lane. Don't disturb yourself and don't get yourself worked up. One day, somehow, it's gonna blow. It's gonna blow someday. Somehow.
Any consistency is the key. Don't stop. Do not give up. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Thank you for coming, Burundi. We have a tradition on this show. Okay. When you come, you have to dance. Oh. You have to lay your body. I know you are prepared. I know you came prepared to come and dance, right? Definitely. Are you ready?
All the way from Nigeria.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Gbajúmọ̀ Indiana, ètò náà rèé, VIP. Yeyeoge one gbóhùn sókè jọ o. Ọmọ elédè ló ń pèdè ọmọ ọlọ́rọ̀ ló ń sọ̀rọ̀. A máa ń gbádùn ẹ̀ jù. Gbajúmọ̀ Indiana, INDY VIP. Ètò náà rèé lórí afẹ́fẹ́. Yeyeoge one lólóòtú ètò yìí. Ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n gbé ètò yìí, ó lóye. Gbajúmọ̀ ní Indiana ló létò yìí o. G-Mighty ètò yìí kọ́ ni lọ́gbọ́n amúnú ẹ̀dùn. Gbogbo ayé ló fẹ́ gbóhùn ẹ̀. Yeyeoge gbóhùn sókè. Gbajúmọ̀ Indiana, INDY VIP.
Mr. Burundi, I'm just tired of it. Please just go and meet your wife at home.
Ọmọ elédè ló ń pèdè ọmọ ọlọ́rọ̀ ló ń sọ̀rọ̀. A máa ń gbádùn ẹ̀ jù. Gbajúmọ̀ Indiana, INDY VIP.
Thank you, everybody, for watching the INDY VIP show. We have come to the end of this episode. Thank you, MC Keke Burundi, for coming on the show. Thank you, The Proof Motors. Thank you, JMK's ear. Follow her on Instagram, patronize her. Thank you, Jolly. Thank you for always coming. It's getting better. It's going higher every day. Come and showcase your talents. Come and showcase whatever you want. People to know, come and advertise. Come to the INDY VIP. Once again, the INDY VIP Awards Night 2 is coming. Get ready. God bless you. MC Yeyeoge one. Ireo. Bye. See you next week. Yeah.
All right. Gbajúmọ̀ Indiana, ètò náà rèé, INDY VIP. Yeyeoge one gbóhùn sókè jọ o. Ọmọ elédè ló ń pèdè ọmọ ọlọ́rọ̀ ló ń sọ̀rọ̀. A máa ń gbádùn ẹ̀ jù. Gbajúmọ̀ Indiana, INDY VIP. Ètò náà rèé lórí afẹ́fẹ́. Yeyeoge one lólóòtú ètò yìí. Ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n gbé ètò yìí, ó lóye.